Hi, we're at Bonhams and Butterfields, and I'm here with Angela Fast, and she's the specialist here for Bonhams for this upcoming auction on 20th century decorative arts. So Angela, this is an exciting auction. What would you like for people to see?
There's so many things. We've got so many great things, iconic pieces, iconic decorators, designers of the 20th century. There are a few things, though, that I just want to point out because maybe they're a little unusual and maybe people don't know about them.
Oh, those are always the best. Let's go.
Okay, let's start with the John Dickinson design by John Dickinson. He's a designer of the 1960s and 70s from the San Francisco Bay Area. He was very well regarded at the time. It's only in the last few years that in the secondary market of auction that his prices have really been rising. We've been getting some very strong prices. These are made of plaster and they're molded. People think plaster, you know, it can't be worth a lot. Well, these are in the auction for $10,000 to $15,000.
Wow.
So they're very rare. We're not really sure where they're actually going to sell in the end because this example has not yet come up on auction.
Okay.
But we've been told by dealers and people who've handled his work at the original time frame when he was selling it that there are maybe less than 10 of these made.
Wow, that's a real collector's piece.
Yeah, they're great. But they're also in pretty good condition. You can see plaster is something that gets damaged pretty easily, and these are really nice. We've been in one home, and that's always good for collectors to know where something comes from.
That's good.
So that's from the San Francisco Bay Area. It consists of this kind of sideboard cabinet piece, and then this bed, which is kind of all built in. It's got two cabinets on each side. And then this lifts up, so there's lots of storage. It's very 1970s. It's by Pierre Cardin.
Wow, I didn't even know he got into bedroom furniture.
He wasn't just a fashion clothing designer, he actually designed furniture. And that is actually something that's only recently been coming up again at auction. People are very interested in it. There's been a book recently published. And we're very lucky to have this complete set. Because I've seen maybe a pair of cabinets, but to have the whole bed and the conforming sideboard there is really great. We have it in for a very conservative price of $2,500 to $3,500.
That's
I think it's good. Yeah, I think it might go crazy. I hope it does.
Yeah,
because it's great.
I mean, that's pretty reasonable. I also see a signature over there.
That's right. Most all the pieces have a signature. It's a facsimile signature that is in the metal. Pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's his signature. They're completely correct. And this also is in pretty good condition considering, you know, usually when things go out of fashion, they get kind of pushed away, you know,
yeah.
But this was kept very carefully, so we're really glad to have it. The piece that I wanted to point out is a really interesting table called a tanquette table.
Now that's fun.
It is really fun. It's a piece that is actually built exactly like a tank. You can see the treads, etc.
Was it originally from a tank?
No, it just inspired. It's contemporary furniture that the designers, Paulo, Pallucco, and Rivier, came up with around 1987-88. And we have it in for $3,000 to $5,000. There are auction records for their work. And it's kind of a really hard-edged, interesting piece that will look great in a contemporary.